Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful.
Let us solve today's DC using Python programming language. The program must accept a integer R, C and a character matrix of size R and C. Then the program must print the sum of integers in the matrix and a string representing the characters in the matrix. The string must be formed by traversing the columns of the matrix. Now let us consider our test case. Let's copy and paste it here. In this test case, the given matrix is of size 4 and 5. So R equal to 4, C equal to 5. And the character matrix is here. Now we have to print the sum of integers in this matrix. For getting the sum, we have to go row by row. In the first row, 5, 2, 41, 7 are the integers and so on. Now let us add it. 50 plus 2 plus 41 plus 7 in the first row plus 47 plus 30 in the second row plus 41 plus 3 plus 42 in the third row plus 75 plus 79 in the last row. Now we have to add it. The total is 417. Now after adding the sum of integers in the character matrix, we have to print the characters by traversing the columns. The first column we can see S and K, and in the second column these are the characters, in the third column and in the fourth column, finally in the fifth column. We have to print the characters by traversing the columns. Now in the first column the characters are S and K, so S and K should be printed. Now jumping to the next column, in this column I is a character and L is a character, so I and L should be printed. And next, third column, L is a character, 3 is an integer and R is a character, so L and R should be printed. And in the fourth column there is no characters, all are integers, 41, 30, 42, 79. Finally in the fifth column, 7 is an integer, A is a character, C is a character and K is a character, so A, C, K should be printed. And after getting the characters, the output should be, you have to print the total sum and the characters. This will be our required output. Now let us implement our logic using Python 3. The program must accept the input from the user R, C as input, which are integers. Then the program must accept a character matrix. Then the program must initialize two variables called total and request req_str to 0 and a plain string double quotes respectively. Now we have to run a for loop for row in matrix. This is a loop, and we have to run another loop called for call in matrix. For call in row, sorry. This is also a loop, and we have to check whether a call is a digit or not. So we are using if condition. If call is a digit, then total plus equal to int of call. For checking call is a digit, we have to use string dot is digit function. It will check whether it is a digit or not. Now for finding the characters, we have to use another for loop, which ranges from call 0 to call C, and we have to run another for loop for row 0 to row C, because we are traversing along the columns, and we have to check whether it is not a digit. So we are passing an if condition, row 0 to row R. Now if matrix of row call is not a digit, we have to use the same function here. Then is digit equal to false means you have to print the character. You have to check whether is digit or not. If you are using is alpha means characters like at, star, ash will not be printed. So we are using is digit equal to false. Then we have to add the character to request str plus equal to matrix of row call. Now you have to check whether matrix of row call is not a digit. We are using the same function here, that is string dot is digit equal to false. We have to add. Now after checking the conditions, finally we have to print the total, which is the sum of integers, and in the next line we have to print the request str, that is the characters which are traversed along the columns.